is you might need to think inward, like for yourself. First thing is you to know that okay, what can you do? Because that's the first question. What can you do? Can you self raise the money? That's self raise the money. You doing it yourself. Can you do that? Okay, if you want to do that, okay, how do you do about that? Okay, maybe you have a skill, or maybe you are very learner with a particular act of let me say let's say skill, or maybe software usage, or maybe some acumen that is with you. It could be uh, barbing, it could be hairdressing, it could be cleaning or wherever, just to get money for your own business that you want to expand for. But sometimes you might also need to like sell some things you have, some valuable things. You might need to sell some valuable things you have just to raise money. Just like the way some artists sell, they sell their cars, sell their shoes, sell their house or lands or wherever to raise money, to start a music or wherever. That's the story, bro. But you know, um, one thing about the capital of a business, it can never be enough. Yeah, it can never be enough because the actual amounts you have at that moment, maybe when you pull out your asset and liabilities together, that's your resources and your obligations, your outstanding or wherever. That's what the deduction of these two brings out the capital for the business. When I talk about the sales that you, or you're talking about the sales you have or the profits you have, okay. But the capital now is the main thing that does it, which is capital. But how do you raise this capital? Maybe you're having a business before, but how do you raise capital to expand? Or maybe you want to start. So how do you raise capital to start? That's a question. You may not have the answer to a question. You may need a job to get paid for, maybe after 10, 15, whatever years. You quit the job and you start your business just after saving a lot of money. But you need to invest this money because you can't just keep saving money and you don't invest the money. As if you're self-raising this money, you might need to invest the money into something that will appreciate the capital like for like 10, 5 years exponentially. So you don't just save, maybe say 50,000 every month, 50 in a savings account, which have like 9% interest. That's bad. But that's a wrong financial advice or financial choice. But when you want to do it very well, you might just, okay, let me just put it in an investment account that helps you to yield in maybe 15, 20, 23, 25% per annum, which is very, very good. Or maybe in 6 months, you can have like 23%. For example, you're investing that kind of money in commercial paper that you have 6 months, 23% or 25% currently. But that's that about that. And if you want to go through the route of government grants for your business, that might not work because government grants actually works for maybe projects like if some contractors or some institutions might need money for some stuff, so they might need to fulfill some criteria before they could be qualified for government grants. So government grant work with eligibility criteria. So for a sole business owner, you might not be able to meet up that because you just want a business money to boom a bit. So that's about that. And the next thing is okay, maybe you have gift for your friends. Your friends could give you gifts, right? They could say, okay, Bash, I'm giving you this just for the love I have for you. I'm concerned about your business, so I want you to just grow. So have this. Or you maybe reach out to them, maybe. And they said, okay, take this. That's another plus for you. But it might not work all the time because, you know, many people have been in a situation whereby they can even go to DMs of some prominent people they know and like, okay, this is my business. I want to do this. I'm a photographer. I need two cameras. These are the cameras I need. Can you please help me with that? That's such type of message or comment can be there for like 5, 10 years and nobody will look at it, right? Because it's gonna be like, okay, I'm just doing this because you want the money, right? But it's not coming. So you look for elsewhere you could do this to get the money. And you can also say, okay, you want to be a consultant. That's if you have a professional skill or you have an acumen, or maybe you're skilled in a particular area of duty or activity. And they could like, okay, let me consult this guy. This guy is good. This guy can do this. This guy can do that, or whatever. So also you can have loans from bank, right? Banks can give you loans with interest. Only that, oh man, the interest can weigh down your business. It can erode your profits, right? Because most business owners have loans one way or the other that they use to run their business. Only that it could be just a short term loan. Let me say like 1 to 2 years and they pay it back. So if you're not a big company currently, anywhere you are in the world, you might not be able to raise money for your business. Okay. But with all these things, there's need for you to be like, okay, consistent on expanding your client base. So doing this will help you to be able to like reach out to many people, be able to expand your brand, your image, your identity of your company, of your enterprise around the whole world. Thank you. My name is Bashir, and this is Passion Air. I'll be